you're known as a chill dude, bro. I mean, we've spent a little bit of time together, but a lot of people have very nice things to say about you, people I've spoken to about you. So why did you want to start this internet drama with the top G, Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, I'll preface it by saying that, I respect Andrew and what he's built. He's a great man from what I see, and he has a good message to share with the people. I wanted to create an objective review of this product because nothing on the internet had existed. This was a product that I was genuinely interested in, the War Room. And if you go to YouTube, there are 0 reviews about the product. So I'm a YouTuber. I saw this as an opportunity to fill that gap and also join this mentorship, this network that seemed interesting to me. And I showed the whole process on the video. For me, it was underwhelming. For what it is hyped up to be, for the value that it is marketed as, once I got inside there, I did not feel as if it lived up to the expectations. And that's what I shared in the video. But to balance it out, I included somebody else that had a somewhat better experience than me. So I think the people that are trying to call my video a hit piece or something like that, I don't know if that's fair because I really did try to give an objective look at the program. Personally, I didn't like it. I've paid over $10,000 for mentorships before. I've been in these programs in the past. This one, for me, did not live up to those expectations. So I don't know, man. I just didn't like it that much. And I didn't say, oh, I hate Andrew. Andrew's a scam artist. Oh, he's a bad guy. I literally just went in there and showed my experience. So
yeah, so here's what I'll say to that. So Patrick, PBD, and I flew out to Madrid. We did a fucking 10-hour sit down with Andrew Tate.
I watched it.
Okay, cool. I mean, we only 5 hours of it was on film, but we had lunch, we had drinks, we had cigars. We shot the shit, we hung out. Like everyone's like, well, so what was it like? What was it like? What was it like? Because everyone's, I mean, nobody's taken the internet by storm like this in the last year or possibly ever, like Tate. And all I could do was be real. I said, listen, because I could very easily be like, he was a fucking scumbag, and I throw him, like, that just wasn't the case. So, but at the same time, I don't agree with everything the guy has ever said. I don't agree with anything anybody's ever said.
Of course.
Nor do I disagree with everything that somebody said. But my take on Andrew was that he's certainly a smart guy, a gifted talker, badass dude. Like, his hands are like masculine dude. Like, you shake his hand, you're like, all right, player, I see what's going on here. Like, so, but there is sort of like I almost compare it to like when The Rock was the wrestler. He was The Rock, but when he stepped in the ring, he became, do you smell what The Rock is? He's kind of like a persona that you play. Okay. I don't think that's a mischaracterization of what Tate's doing, is that he's a real person. He has all those attributes, money, women, success, all that. But when he puts on the shades, he becomes the top G. I don't think that's a mischaracterization. But at the same time, I don't know anything about his business model, the War Room, right? So you have a way deeper knowledge base than I do because I never signed up for it. So, his response, because he did a response video to you. Did you see the response video?
Yeah, I saw the response. And to be honest, I don't even think he watched the actual video because his response didn't touch on any of the points I made in the video. It's just, oh, he's an idiot. Oh, he's a dumbass. Oh, this and that. Like, for me, it didn't feel like it was a genuine response. It was more like, let's switch the narrative up so people go and shoot backlash at this guy instead of actually hearing what he has to say. Yeah. And it worked. His fans all came to my video with crazy comments.
Really?
But at the end of the day, my audience is still as strong as ever. I didn't lose any followers. I didn't get any real hurt from that. It was just a couple of, tater tots coming behind me to, say something.
Tater tots.
Did you expect that when you did that video? Was that like an outcome that you were like, this is probably going to happen, so I'm still going to do it anyway? Or like, were you doing it for that? Like, partially?
I didn't expect that it was going to get that crazy of a response. But when he responded, I knew that the people were going to come, just because they follow anything that guy says, like, religiously, almost stronger than anybody else in the internet. But what happened was the video where he responded to me got deleted. So you see one there that has like 20,000 views, but there was one that got like 200,000 in a day. Right. So like,
what channel was that on that it got deleted?
It was on one of my friend Sneako's Clips channel. Gotcha. One of his fans cut it up. But yeah, I mean, it happened. It's in the past now. I mean, my new video is my biggest video yet, and there isn't even a single comment about Andrew on that video.
So it's crazy because you're friends with Sneako.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Okay, that's your boy. You guys known each other for a few years in Miami?
No, so he just moved to Miami very recently.
From where?
I got connected with Sneako about a year ago. He's from New York.
He's from New York. Got it.
Yeah.
So, you're addressing this head on, so I got to tell you, mad respect. You're calling tater tots respect.
I just think it's funny, but
okay,
you know,
good,
I'll say this to wrap it up.
Yeah.
One day I would hope to still have that conversation with Andrew, because I think we both represent the same thing. I think we're just here trying to inspire young men to go out and get it and show that it's possible.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I'm trying to create an enemy out of that man. All I wanted to do was create an objective review of his program, and I hope that he could take something from that and actually improve the product.
So you guys never ended up speaking?
No.
After all that?
No.
Okay, so if I could set that up, is that something you'd be open to?
100%.
Okay.
And I think we could clear up a lot of the things there.
Maybe, Tate, when you see this, let's set up a little call with Jordan. Let's clear the air. Let's all become friends here. Maybe instead of being a tater tot, now you're an advocate, and all of a sudden we're all friends here. Last question for you, bro, and then I want to get Mia's thoughts on everything we're discussing right here. So Tate called you a dumbass, an idiot, kind of the things that you said. You said, I'm glad that he left. He said something to the effect of like, you know, if you're going to join any high value organization, you have to prove yourself first, meaning like, if I went to Harvard and I went for 1 day of school and I'm like, this school ain't shit. It's like, buddy, give it 4 years, kind of a thing, right? That mentality. You know, Fresh from Fresh and Fit, they were on the panel, as well as my boy Justin Waller and your boy Sneeko. Fresh said he wants nothing to do with you. Myron, he said he kind of alluded to treachery. Even your boy Sneeko said, "Can I trust him, or is he a snake?"
Yeah.
So it's like, that's your boy. So now these red pill manosphere influencers are kind of, you're catching beef with them. So like what, and also obviously the community. So like last question on that, like how does that make you feel? Friends are even questioning. Red pill communities coming to you. You seem kind of bulletproof. You're kind of like, I know what I'm doing, but is there any part of you that's like, maybe I'm getting myself in some hot water here? How are you processing all this?
No, because I don't care, because you have to understand that over this last couple years, I've been building a network of amazing friends all around the world. So if a couple YouTubers don't love me, it doesn't change my life in any way. My family loves me. My friends love me. So I'm not hurt by Fresh with his sunglasses talking about me on the stream, you know? We weren't even close to begin with.
Gotcha.
So.
What about Sneeko? You were more friends with Sneeko.
To leave out any personal details, me and Sneeko are good. We spoke immediately after that show.
Okay.
He called me actually before I even saw the response video.
Actually, I'm cool with that. Like if he's friends with you and he's also sitting in an awkward situation with
man
Tate,
is at Tate's house.
Exactly, at Tate, he's not going to start talking shit about you.
Right.
He kind of played it like, look, what do you guys think? Should I trust him? They're like, oh, you can't trust him. But the fact that he called you afterwards, that's a friend. I don't think anyone's going to talk shit. Like, I'm not trying to drive a wedge between you and Sneeko. You sounds like you guys are cool.
Yeah.
Respect on that. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.